Evening, folks. I don't know. Have you met all the pigs yet? So they're up here in this field, which they've been digging up, and they dig up actually where things were sitting. I had a wood pile sitting there, and there was some log and crabgrass sitting back in that corner, and right here there was a pile of wood sitting. And another pile of wood sitting here. Oh, they flipped that board over and it has some nails on it. I should move that. Perhaps I'll move that right now. And now they're digging in here where I cut a whole bunch of wood. Well, Josh cut a whole bunch of wood. And so it's just all sawdust. And I think that's because bugs really like being where something else was. Like they like to go under wood and under organic matter. So the pigs are probably eating all the bugs and stuff under there. They are eating a lot less feed in the last couple days than they used to. There is a pig for scale. See, his shoulders are even underground. That hole is so deep. So there are 3 cohorts here. There is my original breeding group of 5. This is Penny. She's one of my original sows. And all of the kind of like smallish pigs that you see here, not the hooligans, but the smallish pigs, are hers. So Penny. This is Sparky, who had her babies freeze at the beginning of the month. So she is currently not pregnant and just kind of hanging out. She's one of my original sows as well. Behind them is Apricot, who is the most beautiful color. She's either Sparky or Knox's baby. So she's one of the first babies that was ever born here. And I'm keeping her to breed. And she's pregnant right now. She should have a baby, or have her babies in the next couple weeks here. Then right past here is Rapunzel, who's digging very energetically. Right, Rapunzel? And Rapunzel is the mother of the hooligans that kept getting out and running around. So she's just been weaned. Then past them is Knox. Knox is on baby watch right now. She's one of the original sows. So Rapunzel is an original sow too. The originals are Rapunzel, Knox, Sparky, and Penny. And that's one of Penny's babies. That's a boar who I'm partnering with another farm to be able to provide breeding stock that's unrelated, and so he's being kept for that. This is honestly, he's a spare boar. He's not really supposed to be here. He was born same time as Apricot, and that was before I had learned to castrate. And he's not quite as nice as my boar, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend him. Oh, hey, honey. Yeah, when they're close to farrowing, when they're close to having babies, they want super attention all the time. One of the nice things about Ossabaw pigs is that when they do this, like she's trying to scratch her head on me. Now she's trying to scratch her whole body on me. She's only 300 pounds, so when she does that, I'm not going to fall over and be pushed over. But if she was 600 pounds, like a normal pig, I would just go right down and she wouldn't even know it. Oh, hon. Yes. Soon Feel like a blimp. Oh, that was so cute. She was just, I was scratching behind her ear and she started kicking with her foot like a dog. She's not going to do it again. Anyhow, those were like the major breeding pigs, breeding sows, and the spare boar, you met him. And you're seeing all of these little orange spotty pigs running around. Those are for mostly for summer meat in the summer or the fall. That one is a boar that is going to the farm in Prince George. They're trading me some of their boars for 2 of mine, and I think he's going to be their breeding boar. He really has a nice wild movement to him. Penny is just like right here. She's like, love me. There in the middle of that big trench, the really rough looking dude with the cowlicks, that is my boar. So he's the father of everyone except the 4 main sows that you saw, and he's super friendly, but you can see he's getting his tusks in. Hey, mister. Yeah, he's sweet. And boars can be very dangerous, especially because they get sharp. Oh, hey. Here, Rapunzel. Everyone just wants love right now. So, it's important to have a very good temperament in your boar. And this here is a spare sow. She's sisters with Apricot and the spare boar. And the plan for her is to be sausage. I'm going hunting for a bear this spring. And she's going to be part of that. There's a chance. I don't think she's pregnant yet. She's been going into heat regularly. So if she does get pregnant before then someone else will be sausage and she'll have a litter and then be sausage after that. Unless someone ends up wanting her for breeding. She's a nice enough pig, but she's not anything special or unusual. And you have to eat some of them, otherwise you can't justify keeping them. So that's these pigs. And actually, let me see. There should be 7 of this like smallish ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the ones that's missing is UV, ultraviolet. She's colored like Penny is. Penny is over there, being a very dark red with black. And she's also staying. Whoa. Whoa, I startled her. Hey, you just wanted to come and be scratched and something scared you. You'll notice the boar heard her and he's coming over to check and make sure everything's okay. He does that when they have babies too. He leaves them alone, but he does come up and check every 10 minutes or so. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she had hers in the next couple days. Well, I've been saying that. I guess you've seen me saying that for like weeks. And so there are probably 2 more down in the muddy field right now. Yeah, there's UV and that's the orange boar we were just looking at earlier. And that's where their food is. Normally they get fed and then they clean up, eat all their feed, and they have to wait till they get more feed. Are you digging up my foot? Yeah, okay. But because they have so much fun digging stuff up here, they're eating a lot less. Oh my goodness, I'm just being like snuggled by this pig. Yeah. And most of them get really affectionate right before they have their babies. Penny did that. Knox did that. Whoa, excuse me. Knox did that. Rapunzel did that. So I guess that's all of them. There's that boar. I wonder what's so delicious under there. I have moles down in my greenhouse. And I'm thinking about tossing some of the pigs in there for a couple days. Because that will definitely, they will eat the moles in no time flat. Oh, there's someone just lying down, having a good nap. And when they're done with this field, then they move on to the next one. And I sow, basically I put the seeds for delicious things for them to eat in all of this torn up ground as soon as they're done here, so that when they come back in the fall, they can do it all over again. And a couple years of that and your soil gets really good and dug up. But if I were to leave them on here for a long time, it would turn into like just mud, because clay soil, when you mess with it, when it's wet, it just turns into like basically bricks. We don't want that. Oh, Penny. Oh, look how you're like heavy and uncomfortable and dragging the ground, eh? Yeah, no one likes that feeling. Well, maybe someone likes that feeling. So yeah, those are, that's the pigs. That's Apricot. They're digging up all my crabgrass here. If you're a gardener, you'll know what crabgrass is. It's these white roots that was all in this corner. And they're just loving it. You look, she's eating it like spaghetti. So great. Good for everyone. That's a good agricultural system is good for everybody. All right. You have a good day, everyone.